Hello and welcome to this week's edition of What the Hell Just Happened, the vlog that aspires to be your weekly dose of anti-nausea medicine. I'm your host, Martin Ganapolar. This week we begin in Washington, D.C., where an unpredictable and historic event unfolded over a number of days. So congratulations to the Washington Nationals on winning the World Series. Way to go, Nats! Also during this week, the House of Representatives passed H.R. 660, the resolution that sets forth the rules by which the impeachment inquiry will be conducted. According to this resolution, the inquiry will be open, transparent, and public. All documents will be available in unredacted form, all depositions will be in public view, and the president's team of lawyers will be able to cross-examine witnesses and comment on documents that are put into evidence. Sound pretty fair to you? Does to me. Yet not one Republican voted for the resolution. Hang on just a second. Let me talk to them for a second. Hi, Republican friends. Listen, I have some bad news to share with you. I'm sorry, but Daddy's very sick, and he's been doing some not good things that could end up hurting Mommy and the rest of the family. We need to look at everything he's been doing so we can get him treatment and make him better again. In the meantime, Uncle Mike will help out around the White House, just for a little while. Since everybody seems to agree on the facts of the case, which are stable genius and slick Mick Mulvaney both admitted to on television, the only argument left for the Republicans is about the process. As Carl Sandburg said, if you can't argue the facts, argue the law. If you can't argue the law, pound the table and yell like hell. The president's response was predictable, and he pounded the table, yelling that he would not cooperate in any way. One thing the president did show recently, though, is that he indeed has all the best words. He first proved this when he said no collusion every day for a few months, and now he's learned more of the best words, some are even in Latin. Just to make sure that he remembers them, he keeps repeating no quid pro quo on TV and in tweets. He even taught the Republican leadership the incantation. Yesterday, the president claimed that he was totally innocent, but that Clinton and Nixon were both guilty and should have been impeached. He went on to say that Andrew Johnson was before his time, so he couldn't really say if he was guilty or not. Well, World War II is before my time, but I know enough history to condemn Nazis when I see them. He then came up with a brilliant political strategy to use a fireside chat type format to read the Ukraine phone memo to the American people. Yes! What could go wrong with that plan? Hey, I wonder if he'd be willing to read the script his aides wrote for President Zelensky to deliver on CNN, too. That would be amazing, phenomenal TV. Mr. President, don't miss out on this huge ratings opportunity. Despite instructions from the Oval Office not to testify this week, numerous American patriots reconfirmed the whistleblower complaint. So naturally, the Republicans did what they do best, insult and denigrate. But what else can they do? It's too early to complain about the war on Christmas. Over the next few weeks, we'll continue to hear from witnesses who had a front row seat on this Ukraine extortion scheme. This should include John the Walrus Bolton, who will have a chance to explain his comments that Rudy G is a, quote, hand grenade that will blow everybody up, and that the Ukraine Arms for Political Dirt arrangement, facilitated by Sondland and Mulvaney, was a, quote, drug deal. So watch for that day of testimony. That should be fun. Well, as Popeye says, that's all I can stand, because I can't stand no more. We'll see you on the next edition of What the Hell Just Happened. Bye for now.